quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This place is roaring and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Breaks into the open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They'll try the run. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
They'll go to the counter. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
Time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down coming up. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
To the air, it's Simpson. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Whittington. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles.
Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moore will throw. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the right. Pulls it in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Bama!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Power football with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Moore to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Timeout. Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Trying to keep this drive alive. Across the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry up. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
The Ducks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Stewart. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Whittington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They want to run it left here. Just plowing ahead. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Go straight ahead. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. See if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Simpson. That's reeled in, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off play action on first down. Looking to buy time. He turns it loose to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on first down from the 30. The option look. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown time! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and they extend the lead to 4. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They're going to ride this running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Moore will throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. From the gun, looking for a man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Oh, and he toasts the coverage. Got it deep downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where you're at.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it's great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Whittington. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the bad news on that play is they did not get the 1st down. The good news, though, luckily, the fumble went out of bounds, so they maintained possession, because that could have been disastrous for the offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football down.
It's the top quarterback in the game.
Dropping back, it's
Simpson.
Simpson.
Like that, I don't know who can make it.
He lofts one down the sideline.
Brings
Brings it down on the right side.
He doesn't.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take another shot here.
That's the best safety in the game. That's the 2nd time.
Intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now the play fake. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Simpson. Unleashes to the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
We'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
Trying to pound it in. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Here's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he goes down back back at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take us over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Powers through the defender. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires deep toward the end zone. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to take off. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. From the gun. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And in the final moment, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go cook this thing on ice.
That is too funny to me, I tell you.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Moore to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Look at
Intercepted. Takes it the other way.
Where's Charlie?
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. Miller with the ball.
You get it.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was...
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.